Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today we're going to be talking about Faze. Faze stock as of today, July 20th, 2022 is now publicly traded on the stock market. The SPAC deal, merger, whatever, is now officially completed. It has gone through, and FAZE is the ticker symbol for this company, and we are now going to get to see what a true kind of content creation org, lifestyle brand, whatever you want to call it. They're claiming to be like the first Gen Z centric organization to be publicly traded out there. We're going to see what this looks like. We're going to get to track, a real-time look and a real-time valuation at some of these big esports organizations, gaming, like I said, lifestyle, culture, content, see what the actual value behind some of these things are. Obviously, going forward in the future, getting to see their quarterly reports and everything is going to be really crazy, really interesting, and give us a nice look into a lot of what's going on. But we're also going to get to see where the price goes, what the market thinks of them, and all that. But you can see on the screen, obviously, so far, so not good today. Faze, in just a little bit, market's only been open for a little bit. They're down 26% today. So obviously, the market has not been too excited about this SPAC deal getting done, about this very, very first day of Faze being traded on the market. And who knows where this thing could go the rest of the day. This could continue to drop lower. This could bounce back. But yes, right now it has been very, very bad, down 26.57% at the time that I'm recording this video, opening around 1257. Today's range was 1315 was the high, and obviously now the low of today has been 906. We're trading at 956 right now, so we've kind of been everywhere in between. Starting out the day at 1302, down to 950 right now. Kind of giving you guys an idea of where we are at. Here are some articles talking about what's even going on. This is a couple days ago. Faze Clan going public and deal reportedly worth nearly $1 billion just from Esports. Popular esports org Faze Clan is set to become a publicly traded company after a merger with B. Riley Principal 150 Merger Corp. BRPM is the former ticker symbol of this company, which is now FAZE. Was approved by BRPM shareholders today. The deal is worth $987 million. When Faze and BRPM announced a merger proposal in October of 2021, it was believed that the esports org's value could exceed $1 billion. The deal took longer to finalize than a lot of people thought it was going to. Many thought it would be done in Q1 of 2022, but it ends up getting done, obviously, early Q3 of 2022. Now, when this thing was talked about happening, October 2021, late 2021, stock market's going crazy. We're in the middle of SPAC mania. SPACs can do no wrong. Maybe this was towards the end when SPACs had started to fizzle out a little bit. But late 2021, stock market's at all-time highs. Things are going crazy. November is still another awesome month. You're trying to get a piece of that pie. You're trying to get in on the action. Now, obviously, things took longer than maybe Faze would have liked. Even Q1 of 2022 was not good. Things were going down, but they've gone down even further into Q2. Things are starting to turn around a little bit in Q3, so we'll see how that goes. But it's not like Faze was getting in at the height of SPAC mania or getting in the height of all the crazy, stupid money that was going around all these companies or anything like that. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that's a bad sign. Maybe, the bad sign could be, hey, Faze, what the heck are you guys doing? This is a terrible time to be doing a SPAC merger. You guys are idiots, and this is just set up for failure. Or maybe it shows that, hey, a lot of companies were criticized for getting involved in SPAC mania and trying to take advantage of all that free, stupid, crazy money going in. And maybe Faze is showing like, hey, we're getting in at a terrible time. So we are legit. We are serious about this. We think this is a great decision because, hey, there's no SPAC mania to take advantage of right now. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see kind of how this all goes. There's an article from CNBC.com as well. Faze Clan goes public in $725 million SPAC deal, a market bet on Gen Z and the creator economy. Again, some places were saying it was worth more, and at one time I think it was worth closer to this $987 million, but I don't think this is totally accurate. I'm more on the CNBC side of things here, where they say the deal is currently valued at $725 million, even though at one time it was worth closer to $1 billion. Faze Clan is an online media company made up of 93 members, consisting primarily of esports competitors and content creators, plus a handful of celebrities like Snoop Dogg, who also serve on the company's board of directors, so that's funny. Faze Clan started in 2010 with gamers posting videos on YouTube, was ranked the 4th most valuable esports company by Forbes. And again, what Faze does on the open market, what they're able to put out in terms of earnings reports and stuff like that is going to affect a lot of these other esports orgs. It's going to affect a lot of these other gaming companies. Now, these other gaming companies and orgs and content creation groups and stuff, they'll say, hey, we're different than Faze. Faze is worse. Faze is bad, whatever. We're better. We do things the right way. They do things the wrong way, yada, yada, yada. But still, these sectors, these groups, these areas, they go together. And if Faze is successful, if the market likes them, if they run up crazy, that's going to be awesome for the value and the money going into some of these other teams. But if Faze tanks and tanks and tanks, like it's absolutely possible, that is going to be not great news for a lot of these other esports orgs, especially because most of these teams are wildly unprofitable. A lot of them are burning crazy amounts of money, and that is not what the market likes right now. Again, we are in a potential recession, potential depression. We have inflation, interest rates, all this different stuff going, in the wrong direction, negative energy, and stocks are nowhere near their all-time highs right now. Maybe we're turning around a little bit, but now is not the time to be a speculative, growth-oriented, money-losing company like a lot of these esports teams are, and that's why there is the risk of them going down and down and down. Many planned SPAC deals remain on hold or were canceled. Many companies that went public using a SPAC merger in the past few years have performed poorly for investors. So again, that is two things to keep in mind, is that yes, a lot of the deals are on hold. A lot of the deals are canceled. Phases still went through. Again, does that mean that they're just really, really serious about this? That they really believe in this? That this is more legit than some of these other shady, questionable SPAC deals? I don't know. But the other thing there is that look at all the SPACs over the last year or two that have gone through. How many of them have actually performed well? How many of them have actually been really, really good, strong companies that have been a good investment or worth holding on to for potential shareholders or whatever? Not many. A vast majority of them have been, down horrendously over the past year or two. Even though they've had some crazy run-ups, they've had volatility, a lot of them are much, much, much lower than where, investors were actually able to get in on a lot of these companies. And especially a popular, exciting, whatever company like Faze. Those are a lot of the companies that are at risk of running into, overvaluation, crazy valuation, people getting in of like, hey, I would love to own Faze. That's fun. That's cool. Those are the ones you definitely have to watch out for sometimes. Well, but it also could be a very, very good company going forward in the future. Who knows? If gaming continues to grow, content creation continues to grow, lifestyle, merch, all those things, there is some kind of spot for that in the future. So this could be very, very big as well. Who knows? And Faze absolutely has some valuable members, has some very, very valuable assets, but they got to, figure out how to make money and continue to grow and navigate some tough economic times that could be ahead as well, which is probably not going to be kind to a lot of these things. People are always going to game. People are always going to enjoy content, but again, when you're losing money in an environment like this, not necessarily great. And then finally, Faze shares sank in early trading after their debut Wednesday morning. They do talk about a lot of this deal. They talk about how all SPACs have been tumbling. Their CEO talks about how he understands why other companies have been criticized for going public via the SPAC vehicle, but for us, it really fits. We think we're the first Gen Z native brand to go public. We're certainly the first creator-based brand to go public. The initial plan was to go public in the first quarter of this year. That obviously didn't happen. So again, the timeline is a little bit off, but Faze is now public. They are now ready to go, and right now they're currently trading at $9.52, down right around 27% on the day. Yeah, the S&P's red right now, the Dow's red right now, but the Nasdaq's up, Russell's up, so it's not like the whole market is down and tanking. This is, Faze specific, things not going so well, but that doesn't mean things can't turn around today, this week, this month, this year. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Faze is now public. I don't know. We'll see what happens from here. Definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about Faze. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.